Hey folks, do you feel it? Oh come on, tell me you feel it. Love is in the air. It's everywhere. You know this is a rom-com. You can tell by the title. When I tell you who's in this, you're probably going, oh man, this is another romantic comedy I'm going to have to sit through. I was thinking the same thing before I went. I mean, you know, sometimes this job is not as easy as it looks. Sometimes you go to movies that you don't care for that you have to review anyway. I was kind of expecting that on this particular film, but I got to say I was pleasantly surprised. Let me talk to you a little bit about Valentine's Day here. Of course, romantic comedy brought to you by Warner Brothers. New Line Cinema. It's directed by Gary Marshall. Everybody loves Gary Marshall. Come on, he's directed Pretty Woman, whatever, 20 years ago. Think about Laverne and Shirley, the TV show, big producer, director on there. Good grief, the Princess Diary movies of recent years, if you saw those, he directed those. He's just a fun, funny kind of a guy, and usually in his movies, if you catch, or his TV shows, whether they're perfect or not, or Oscar nominated or not, you'll always find a couple of gems of good humor in a Gary Marshall movie, and this one is no exception. The movie's rated PG-13. This is not really for the kiddos, the little guys. Of course, it's got some adult-themed and contented things, being adults celebrating Valentine's Day, so you want to be careful there. Nothing horribly racy, but just be prepared. It is PG-13, and it is just a little bit longer than 2 hours. 125 minutes this movie clocks in. Well, basically, let me run down the list. If you don't know the people that are in this movie, this is quite an ensemble cast that put this together. You got Jessica Alba, Jessica Biel, Kathy Bates, Bradley Cooper, Patrick Dempsey, Hector Elizondo. Bet you haven't seen him for a while. Jamie Foxx, Jennifer Garner, Anne Hathaway, Ashton Kutcher, Queen Latifah. All these people and more are in this particular movie assembled by Gary Marshall. And basically, this is an LA story. It's what you think it is. It's all these people have some kind of interconnection with each other, whether through work or friendships or Facebooks, or they're dating or they're married or they're just divorced or whatever. They show all these different types of couples and relationships and what goes on a particular Valentine's Day in Los Angeles. And I gotta say, like I say, I can't give you all the details of each of the couples on and off romances and stuff, but there's a couple of surprises you're going to find in this movie. I bet you one big surprise you weren't expecting at the end, and just a lot of love, kisses, and happiness throughout this entire movie. So again, perfect movie? No. Date movie? Sure. Chick flick? Sure. But I'll tell you what, your significant other would be very pleased if you took them out to see Valentine's Day and had a good time. Have a great day.